Hello.
Hello,
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. You tell?
I am doing good. Thank you for asking. So, I run my own YouTube channel and I have been helping people who are struggling with spoken English. So, I have been creating content for such people. So, I had to take a break from my that journey because of some health issue. So, today I thought I should record a session for people which adds value to people's life. So I have chosen 5 questions that I would like to discuss with you. And let's start today's video with the first question, which is tell me about a time when you felt the greatest happiness in your life.
I felt the greatest happiness of my life when I got married.
Okay.
It was a time when everything, my thoughts, my desires actually came together and gave me something to look forward to.
I see.
As soon as my wife came into my life, I
Mm-hmm.
instantly knew what I had to do to move further into the future, to move towards a common goal, to build something with someone.
Okay.
It was the moment that gave me clarity
Mm-hmm.
about how to conduct my life and
Okay.
gave me direction of what I want to become in the future. So, yes, that was the greatest moment of my life, the happiest moment of my life.
Okay, I have been hearing this from people that the marriage is the scariest part of life. But after hearing your opinion of marriage about your wife, it seems to me that you have a happy married life
Yes.
and I wish that you will lead the same life forever.
Thank you.
Okay, so for me, the greatest happiness of my life was the time when I saw the real impact of my work on others. So as an English trainer, there was a time when several of my students who were once hesitant to speak began communicating confidently in English. Some of them even shared how learning English helped them perform better at work and feel confident in daily life. So that experience gave me a sense of fulfillment because it made me realize that my efforts were meaningful and it was not a temporary feeling for me, but rather it was a lasting feeling of purpose and pride. So that movement motivated me to continue improving my skills and helping more people achieve their goals. So the next question is, would you rather be the star player of a losing team or a bench warmer for a winning team?
I would rather be a star player of a losing team.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because even if you are on the losing team as a player, you
Mm-hmm.
are gaining something
Mm-hmm.
since you are being allowed to play. You are
Mm-hmm.
capable of getting understanding of your weaknesses, and you can even eventually help your team get that win they are looking for. On
Mm-hmm.
the other hand, if I am just a bench warmer of a winning team, I'm not learning anything. I can
Mm-hmm.
get the wins by association, but it is not going to help me improve in my life.
Mm-hmm.
That is why I would always be a star player at a losing team, because that place is going to help me understand myself, improve myself, and hopefully get the win my team is looking for.
I completely agree with you 100%. And in my case, I would rather be the star player of a losing team because being actively involved and taking responsibility helps me to grow both personally and professionally.
Exactly.
Even if the team isn't winning yet, contributing my skills, learning from my mistakes, and working towards improvement gives me a sense of purpose. And I believe that the real growth comes after facing challenges, And the success feels more meaningful when it is earned through efforts and not just being the part of a winning team without much involvement.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's move on to the third question. If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
If one food is all I had access to for the rest of my life, it would be soya bean pulao,
Okay, and why so?
because it is the dish that, at least for me, has everything. It has got the taste, it has
Mm-hmm.
got the consistency, it has got
Mm-hmm.
the spice, it has got the micronutrients due to all the spices and vegetables in it.
Mm-hmm.
It has got the color, it has got all the flavors that I'm looking for from the dish that I want to eat for the rest of my life. And thanks to soya bean, it has also got the protein.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It has essentially everything that I need in order to sustain myself as well as grow my body. That
Okay.
is why if I were to have only one food for the rest of my life, that would be soya bean pulao. And on occasion a bit of dahi, because in order to swallow this rice, because as you know the fried rices are often dry,
Mm-hmm.
so I will also add some dahi in it. It will do two things for me. First, it will give the rice a tangy taste, and
Mm-hmm.
secondly, it will also improve my gut health. So for me, soybean pulao and dahi are constituents of a complete meal, of a complete food. They will give me everything that I need.
Okay, so it seems to me that you have chosen all the components that are required to keep you healthy or to keep you fit. So for me, if I had to choose one food that I had to eat for the rest of my life, then I would choose rice with vegetable. It's nutritious, versatile, and suits my lifestyle perfectly, and it can be made in many different ways so it never feels boring. And more importantly, it's healthy and keeps me energized. And I believe choosing something simple and a balanced would help me stay consistent and satisfied in the long run.
Exactly.
Okay, so the
So our
fourth.
reasons are the same basically.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Okay, the fourth question is, please tell me about a story or incident that characterizes what your parents are like.
A story or an incident that characterizes what my parents are like. When I became a freelance writer for the first time, that was a time my father supported me completely.
Mm-hmm,
He is a music teacher, as you might have known, and being a music teacher, there are certain expectations the society had of me, that
mm-hmm,
when he grows up, he's going to be a music teacher, or he's going to adopt a vocation along the similar lines.
mm-hmm.
However, my father was adamant about me becoming a good person more than getting success in any profession. So when I
Mm-hmm.
became a freelancer and by God's grace I started to earn good money, he was the most supportive. And same was the case with my mother.
Sounds good.
So that was the moment I realized that I do have supportive parents.
Mm-hmm,
You maybe have to be able to make them understand where your stance is,
mm-hmm,
because becoming a freelancer and adopting a vocation that not many are privy to,
mm-hmm.
it's actually difficult for our parents to understand. However, with my parents, it was a very easy thing to do. That's when I understood that my parents believed in me completely, and that's when I
Okay,
realized I have the most supporting parents one could have hoped for.
sounds amazing. Okay, so for me, One incident that reflects what my parents are like was an important exam phase in life. So instead of putting pressure on me to achieve perfect marks, they focused more on my well being. They and they encouraged me to study sincerely, but they also reminded me to take rest and stay confident. When the results came out, they valued my efforts more than my marks. So that incident shows that my parents are supportive and understanding and practical. So they valued long term growth rather than short term success. And that mindset has helped me develop confidence and a balanced approach towards challenges in life.
Okay, great.
So, the last question is what's the best way to deal with stress?
What's the best way to deal with stress? For me, it is working out.
Okay.
I'm a fitness fanatic. I train with kettlebells a lot, weight training, cardio training, all of that. What I've understood it, the more I sweat, the more heat is generated from my body,
Mm-hmm.
and the more I get exhausted, I can feel the stress leaving my body.
Mm-hmm.
The pores of my body from which the sweat comes from, what I visualize is stress leaves out of the body through there. It
Mm-hmm.
also, when you are putting your body through a ringer, or let's say through a lot of pressure,
Mm-hmm.
you will feel a sweet release. And when you are actually working out, sometimes you are in a lot of pain.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to be worried about overthinking or anything. You're only going to be worried about completing the set and focusing forward, focusing
Mm-hmm.
on what is right there in front of you.
True, true.
That sort of idea has helped me manage my stress because I do get stressful a lot.
Okay. Okay, so for me, I believe that the best way to deal with the stress is to first understand its cause instead of ignoring it. Once I know what's stressing me, I can break the problem into smaller, manageable pieces, steps, I could say. So, along with that, maintaining a healthy routine such as proper exercise, daily exercise, and a proper sleep and a balanced diet helps me to stay mentally strong. I also find that talking to someone I trust and taking short breaks to clear my mind can reduce stress effectively. So, overall, a calm and practical approach works best for me.
Okay.
So, this has come to the end of this video, and it was nice talking to you. And thank you so much for your precious time. Have a good day.
Have a good day yourself.